Internet censorship is real. China has been censoring the internet for many, many years now. Vox reports why Google's plan to launch a censored search engine in China is problematic. According to a report by The Intercept's Ryan Gallagher, the search engine will blacklist sensitive queries and filter out websites blocked by the Chinese government. China censors online information to quash political dissent and just about anything the government deems dangerous. Google is currently blocked in the country along with other media giants like Facebook, the New York Times, and YouTube. This isn't the first time Google has launched a censored version of its search engine in China. China's censorship methods are widespread and dangerous. The China relaunch raises serious questions about Google's corporate ethics, given the Chinese government's long history of manipulating social media and internet searches to suppress free speech. But I think this is happening covertly in the West. I noticed years ago when researching cultural Marxism, I found plenty of legitimate sources on the topic, but now when I look it up, all I find is left-wing propaganda calling it far-right conspiracy theory. I noticed this with a few searches on various topics, some of them not even political. So I realized that the wild, wild west of the internet is over. No longer are the days that information is at your fingertips. No more information superhighway. One of the early nicknames for the internet, some of you guys might remember this if you were around in the 90s, was the information superhighway because it was supposed to provide the average person with fast access to practically limitless amounts of data. For many users, that's exactly what accessing the internet is like. For others, it's as if the information superhighway has some major roadblocks in the form of internet censorship. The motivations for censorship range from well-intentioned desires to protect children from unsuitable content to authoritarian attempts to control a nation's access to information. No matter what the censors' reasons are, the end result is the same. They block access to the web pages they identify as undesirable. What I think needs to happen is a return to print. We need to start collecting real, hard copy books, and authors need to start printing books themselves. We need to go back to basics now. Sure, put them on the internet as well, but I would not expect it to have prominence in search engines. We thought that the internet was the future for information, but the way things are changing, it looks like we need to go back a bit to real-life books and articles. It has been reported that ebook sales continue to fall as younger generations drive appetite for print. The scientific reason actual books are so much more memorable than ebooks. Publishers Weekly reports that unit sales of print books rose 1.9% in 2017. Hardcover sales rose 3.6%, while unit sales of trade paperbacks increased 1.5% over 2016. Print unit sales up in 2018 to date. Strategy and Business reports that the oldest form of physical media is actually holding up quite well. According to PwC's Global Entertainment and Media Outlook 2018 to 2022, the consumer market for physical printed books is holding its own in an increasingly digital world. Between 2018 and 2022, sales of physical video games, home video, and music are expected to decline each year, in some instances by double-digit percentages. By contrast, sales of physical books are expected to grow modestly by about 1% annually every year. Marissa Bluestone, Director of Communications for AAP, says that people love print books for a few reasons: the feel of the paper in their hands, the smell of the books, displaying a library in their homes. She also cites screen fatigue. I have always agreed with all of these points, but I will take it one step further and say things are not all available online, especially in the field of research. Remember when we had to write a research paper in universities? The internet was only one source we were allowed to use. We had to provide other sources. I think it's time to get back to this kind of strategy. Mount Allison has a good point when they say not everything is available on the internet. There may be little or no relevant information on your topic. What is available may not be as appropriate as the information in other sources. The internet is only one of the research tools and provides access to only some of the many sources of information available to you. Information on the internet is not stable. At any time, information may be moved, altered, or deleted. This is a major problem when it comes to using an internet source for academic research. Not everything on the internet is accurate, true, current, or reliable. I say we need to go back. Authors should print, sell books, consumers should start buying books, and we need to start researching the old-fashioned way. If you want to see more from me and the rest of the Rebel team, like and subscribe.